Creators produce content every day that can help people in their lives, entertain them in their free time, or even be considered a masterpiece. But there are also those who prey on their audience, deceive people, harm children, and even break the law. Meet Koofy, a popular Roblox creator who begged a young child for photos to satisfy his fantasies, deceived his entire audience by creating a new identity, and he would have gotten away with it if it weren't for these exposers. Kelvis Ganian, better known as Kellish, was born in 1999 in Germany. His life was completely ordinary: school, friends, video games. But games became his passion. He spent hours immersed in Roblox, bought in-game items, and even started posting videos on YouTube. In 2018, he created a channel under the nickname Kellish. First, he shot videos from the Roblox simulator, then Friday Night Funkin'. The channel grew rapidly. In the spring of 2019, it had 1,000 subscribers. By the beginning of 2020, 100,000, and by 2021, 500,000. Roblox even included it in their Star Creator program with its own code. He was at the peak of his success when in August 2021, his reputation came under threat. It became known that Kellish had engaged in inappropriate communication with an underage fan. The investigation revealed that his behavior crossed the boundaries of ethical relationships with his followers. Information also surfaced about his previous questionable connections with another young fan. After the exposure, he tried to hush up the scandal and offered a monetary compensation for silence, although the sum was merely symbolic. The consequences were immediate. Roblox revoked his star code, his account was deleted, and YouTube also blocked his channel. It seemed his career was over, but a couple of months later, he returned, this time as Koofy. The new channel quickly gained popularity. By 2022, he had 500,000 subscribers, and by 2024, over 2 million. His main partner was the blogger Kaka, with whom he created content together. In the fall of 2024, Kaka began to suspect that Koofy was actually Kellish. He gathered evidence. Their age and country matched, even hidden keywords on the channel. In the end, he confirmed it. Koofy had been the disguised Kellish all along. After this, new scandals emerged. It turned out that many major Roblox YouTubers knew the truth and had helped Koofy grow despite his past. For example, one such blogger was Maddie, with an audience of over 500,000. He later admitted that he was pressured by guilt and literally forced to hire this monster after he had essentially lost his career. Meet Rainway, another creator with a large audience implicated in the Koofy affairs. He publicly stated that he was his friend and always supported him, standing by his side. Later, Tanuki Alex revealed information about how Rainway defended Koofy. Moreover, he tried to prevent her from telling everyone who Koofy and Rainway really were. Some promoted his videos, others even hired him as an editor. For the community, this was a shock. A person who had been exiled for terrible deeds managed to return and deceive millions again, but not for long. Thanks to honest creators, they managed to recognize the wolf in sheep's clothing and begin the cancellation. Schlep is an American video blogger named Michael from Texas who specializes in Roblox content. He registered his channel under the name Schlep on November 10th, 2021 and made his first publication on January 7th, 2023. As of the latest data, he has nearly 2 million subscribers and over 238 videos. He initially gained an audience by publishing news and commentary about Roblox, often highlighting events that other bloggers might have missed. Over time, the channel's format evolved into something more than just discussion. Schlep began producing documentary-style videos about Roblox, as well as the series To Catch a Robloxian, dedicated to exposing and analyzing cases involving potential predators. The first episode of this format was released on December 2nd, 2023, in collaboration with the blogger GreenLegacats123, marking a significant turning point in the channel's activity. On his second channel, Schleppington, formerly Mally Games and Pelicias, he returned to Roblox news and commentary, separating this theme from the main content on his primary channel. In August 2025, Roblox accused Schlep of violating the platform's rules. He was issued a cease and desist order, a demand to stop certain activities, and all his accounts were permanently banned. Roblox stated that his method, pretending to be a minor to expose predators, violated their standards. It falls under simulating child endangerment, sharing personal information, and engaging in unwanted off-platform interactions. Schlepp himself responded by stating that his videos had led to arrests and that he had provided materials to law enforcement agencies. He also criticized Roblox for insufficient efforts in ensuring safety. This story was widely discussed on social media, with hashtags like #FreeSchlepp emerging, and content creators such as Creekcraft and XQC spoke out in defense of the blogger. In response, Roblox stated that even with good intentions, such actions work against the safety system and could potentially endanger users. Schlepp became a figure who sparked a major debate about the balance between free speech, child safety, and platform responsibility. His methods received both support and criticism. The content and consequences of the blogger's active investigative approach caused a stir within the Roblox community and beyond. Overall, it's unclear why Roblox is reacting this way to a creator who is literally fighting criminals on their platform. Above all, it contributes to catching potential predators. Recently, cases where children are put in danger have been occurring more frequently, and such heroes help catch predators before a crime is committed by creating bait. I think it's really cool and deserves respect. Perhaps it's not profitable for Roblox to catch predators, or there are people among their ranks who might be the same. Who knows? Anything is possible. XDemon is a content creator who has earned a controversial reputation within the Roblox community. His YouTube channel focuses on Roblox content, particularly popular titles like Doors, Forsaken, Evade, and Rainbow Friends. The channel has amassed over 1.3 million subscribers and around 700 videos. How did he build this notoriety? It began when his videos were receiving relatively low views. He adopted a strategy of using provocative thumbnails and clickbait titles to generate attention. However, his methods have drawn significant criticism. Reports indicate that his in-game behavior is often viewed as unethical and highly inappropriate for an audience primarily composed of children. Examples include videos where he uses a female avatar to interact with underage players in a manner that many have perceived as crossing the line of acceptable conduct. Another facet of his reputation is the extensive use of clickbait and misleading claims. For instance, he has made videos claiming to use a rare in-game item, while in reality it was only added through video editing software. All of this has cemented his image as a highly questionable and scandalous creator whose methods raise serious concerns about ethics and responsibility towards his young audience. Albert Spencer Aretz, born on June 11, 1997 in North Carolina, USA, is a famous YouTuber who primarily creates Roblox content. His main channel, Flamingo, currently boasts over 13 to 14 million subscribers and around 12 billion views. Previously, he ran the channel Albert Stuff, which featured more edgy humor, but he later shifted to a more family-friendly and safe format on Flamingo. Albert started making videos in 2011, first on the channel Roblox Hub, then created Albert Stuff in 2012, with active uploads starting in 2014. His content was characterized by dark humor and trolling, which helped him gain 1 million subscribers. In 2017, he launched Flamingo, a more family-oriented channel to avoid monetization issues. This channel became his main platform. By the end of 2021, Flamingo had 11 million subscribers and continued to grow rapidly. Albert has faced criticism for covering controversial myth stories related to potential violations. For example, he did not remove videos at the request of some victims. He has also been accused of insufficiently vetting content or promoting controversial stories for hype. Much of the criticism came from the community of myth hunters. In 2020, Flamingo was one of the top 10 most viewed gaming channels on YouTube. In 2021, he received the Diamond Play button from YouTube for reaching 10 million subscribers. In 2022, he was recognized as Creator of the Year at the Roblox Innovation Awards. His fan group became the largest at the Bloxy Awards. He doesn't really have a bad reputation. If he relied on dark humor in the past, he now diligently censors his videos, making the content family-friendly to avoid giving exposers any grounds for criticism, and more importantly, to avoid traumatizing the child watching his content on the other side of the screen. Paylee is a young Romanian YouTuber and TikTok content creator, known as the Romanian Queen of Roblox. According to information from Famous Birthdays, she was born around July 20th, 2007, making her approximately 18 years old. She created her YouTube account on December 5th, 2023. She started posting on TikTok in early 2022 and gained over 100,000 subscribers in just 1 week, eventually reaching nearly 6 million followers. And here's how she did it. I'll explain now. At first, her content was ordinary. extraordinary, dances with her character to trending music. There were even dances with muscular avatars, which garnered a significant number of views, but she didn't stop there. In 2024, a trend became popular where people showed their deceased relatives under sad music, with numbers above their heads. Pei was no exception, and made up the death of her best friend to get a piece of the pie. Of course, we condemn such actions, and they should not be shown to children. To give you an idea, later this same best friend posted a video, but this time it was Pei herself who had left this world. Her content is built on provoking children to subscribe by exploiting religious themes. Things like, "My house burned down, subscribe if you love Jesus." And in just a year and a half, she managed to gather almost 6 million subscribers on YouTube, a colossal number. But her wrongdoings don't end there. The creator decided to stage the performance of the year. On November 11th, 2024, she posted a video from a hospital with the caption, "I met my best friend from Roblox, but it turned out to be a 34-year-old man." Her active audience quickly rushed to write angry comments to this person, but if you look at his content, how he doesn't show his face or reveal his voice, just like Pei, you'll understand. It's the same person. No, it's truly her second account, because half a year after meeting this person, she recorded a collaboration with him. I think no further explanation is needed. And now we come to the main reason this girl is hated online. Between 2024 and 2025, she suddenly became deeply devoted to God. She posts videos showing supposedly another creator insulting God, but it later turned out that she herself created that video. People believed her very quickly and started spamming comments with phrases like, "I love Jesus." Feeling the huge numbers, she realized that this could both grow her audience and make a lot of money. And with the words "God approves," she began promoting scam projects. Later, the YouTuber Stake noticed this and heavily criticized Pei for such performances, accusing her of lying and deceiving her audience. What do you think the girl did? She started accusing the exposer of being a servant of demons and opposing God. As a result, her video was flooded with dislikes and angry comments, forcing her to go on a break for about 4 months. The girl returned with new content where she exposed Vanillbean, claiming that the creator used profanity from some Discord account. Naturally, Vanillbean had to get involved and ask Pei to stop lying to the audience. But instead of listening, Pei made another video, this time accusing Vanillbean of loving demons. My god, what is wrong with this person? Later, a streamer promised money if Pei revealed her identity, and of course, it happened. Behind the female avatar was a man. The streamer was shocked by what he saw and simply ignored Pei. Now exposed, this monster started recording tearful videos where he accused everyone of deceiving him. This character is extremely bizarre and disgusting. I'm glad that such creators are being forgotten and cancelled. What do you think? Creekcraft Forrest Tucker Waldron was born on January 28, 1997 in Jacksonville, Florida. He had serious vision problems from birth. A cataract in his left eye required 2 major surgeries, which limited his participation in sports and led to his passion for video games. The main focus of his content became Roblox games like Jailbreak, Piggy, and Doors, which Creek covered through guides, walkthroughs, and challenges. But his journey wasn't without challenges. In 2021, he faced intense hate from Dream's fans. After a careless post, he was targeted with harassment and even doxing. Creekcraft openly addressed this in a video and even made a parody sketch, but the experience left a mark, especially since Dream never apologized. Later in 2025, he showed significant support for Schlepp after his ban on Roblox, and this incident prompted him to leave the Roblox Star program because he was dissatisfied with how the platform treated creators. He also participated in exposing certain creators, such as Pei. Today, Creekcraft remains one of the most recognizable figures in the Roblox community. His story is an example of how someone from a small town who grew up with significant limitations managed to turn his love for games into a multi-million audience and influence an entire industry. Although I'm not deeply familiar with his work, I've still heard his name more than once and seen how he treats his audience and the system he exists in. What do you think about all these creators? Be sure to write in the comments and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.